In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you my scalping session as a price action trader. The S&P 500 M&E futures had a break push to a new high of the previous bullish structure. The most recent structure right now is bearish, so I'm connecting the swings at the top, drawing a downtrend working lower. It looks like we may have potential overshoot, so I'm going to work with the channels and see how the momentum reacts. But right now, the downtrend aligns with the EMA. Okay, so we have a downtrend. The overshoot led to a stronger break. This is very common. This is why we skipped the first second entry short after overshoot. There was an inside bar, so I can't really sell anyway, so no good second entry short. We have some consolidation, so right now what's going through my mind is to get some lower high breakout pullback to still test the new low of the downtrend. Overshoot can sometimes lead to reversal without new low. This is why I need that push below EMA and a lower high as a confirmation that the sellers are back in the market. Alright traders, I was looking to go short on a second entry short, felt second entry long, double high probability setup to get new low, but we have doji above EMA, so I'm gonna skip here. It's a very tempting trade. How big is the risk? Only 4 points. Okay, the market is going down anyway, so we have a new high, first entry long, second entry long failure, and new low, first entry short, second entry short, because the downtrend needs new low. Even the secondary channel needs new low here. Downtrend played out with the break push to a new extreme, exactly as we expected. We have a second entry short, but I'm skipping because we just had a break push to new low. I'm not a pattern trader, I'm a price action trader. This was really the trade of the day. It's a shame. I needed a few more ticks, closing a little bit lower. Look at this gigantic runner, 2 downtrend, need new low, perfect price action, brought to like a pullback. Well, on to the next one. So I'm skipping the second entry short. For now, downtrend played out and we have area of development, and I need to see a little bit more price action to know what structure I'm working with, and then I'm going to combine price action rules again. Market continues to go lower even after new extreme, so I'm eyeing some bigger channel. I can actually identify a good downtrend off of these highs, 3 swing bounces, but off of these lows, the channel keeps getting overshoot and keeps getting overshoot. For this reason, since I don't have the confirmations off of these lows, it looks a little bit oversold, like there can be stronger pullback, and for this reason, I'm gonna skip the second entry short. I would need lower high, and let's see what's gonna happen now. This channel may be valid if we continue working lower. Okay, so we have lower high confirmation setup of the second entry. Sure, we had a minute pullback here. The lower high, okay, it ended up with the bad bar anyway. So I'm considering some failed second entry long. At this point, the downtrend is the pattern. There was a second entry short. It happened quite quick, then only first entry short. So hopefully we can get some failed second entry long here because the new push phase is about to start. We have a downtrend that is still in play, combined with the sideways structure. So I'm drawing a trend range. I'm looking for shorts off of these highs combined with the main trend. This is how I'm combining price action rules. The short of the highs unfortunately had a very weak bar, so if we're gonna get some lower high or felt second entry long, I'm gonna consider, because this is the key entry point and the new push phase will start now. Traders, resuming the video because we finally have what looks like a decent high probability setup. I'm gonna select the highest high of the pullback and count your first entry long, second entry long failure. So this is a felt second entry long. There's a nice bearish bar. I decided to chase it. Right traders, we got the scalp, so I'm gonna tighten the stop loss to break even. Wow, that was super quick. So you can see this is why I chased it by 1 tick, basically putting my order when there would be if I'm using sell stop order. So this is a failed second entry long, combining the range rules. We want to sell high, combining the main bias, which is we are at the key entry point, and this is where the correction phase is going to end and the new push phase is going to start. Lower high didn't get a break below its low, so I waited for the failed second entry long, gray bearish bar, and this is how I'm going to combine price action rules. I weighed this mess out. There was actually a few decent setups, but the signal bars were weak. But finally have a good bar, good key entry point, and you can see you can identify the channel right at the beginning of the session. So this is what works, price action, and these key levels, they show you high probability entry areas. So hopefully we can get some nice runner this time. Alright traders, I'm gonna place the stop loss to at least make 1 point, to at least cover some commissions. We bounce off of these lows, so it looks like we may have stronger pullback. It's a shame, I was hoping for a bigger runner this time. But it's a still great trade to take the scalp. And some traders actually took a runner around these lows, so no problem. Okay, we actually have a second entry short right here, or you can view it as a lower high to this high right here. Once again, great trade to consider to testing new low, but it was 7.25. My stop loss has to go here, so almost 8 points, so no way I'm gonna risk that. But had there been some better bar, you can definitely consider selling. So this is great downtrend to trade today, perfect price action, a lot of good trades, but the bars were fairly sketchy. You can see gray felt second entry long here. This is a great trade as well. Actually, trade of the day still. So great price action today. If you combine price action rules, you can see you know what to look for. The downtrend doesn't have new stream fully, so considering failed second entry long below EMA is a good idea. Uptrend played out with a break new high, so I'm looking there's going to be failed second entry long below EMA. Alright traders, so I'm gonna wrap it up with my one trade. This is the overall structure for today, and today was a very Nice training day. We started with downtrend working lower where we had overshoot. So once again, using price action, I can identify oversold area. For this reason, we skipped the first second entry short. After overshoot, there was no setup regardless. Visual to like a pullback. This is how you know that the market correction played out. Spike below EMA is telling you we're about to test the new low. You had a second entry short and a failed second entry long. You actually have a lower high here. Problem is, generally after overshoot, we prefer to wait for the stronger trade, failed second entry long, second entry short, because overshoot can generate stronger pullback and lower high is generally not enough, especially if we broke above EMA like this. So I decided to mark this. Now you can see after I loaded my data, the bars are a little bit different. When I was watching it at the time, the single bar was much stronger. Really great context. It's a shame the single bar wasn't better. You have a second entry short again, but problem is now that the downtrend played out with the break and pushed to new extreme. So we kind of have to skip the first second entry short, and only after continuous bearish pressure we can identify some bigger channel, because market simply keeps trending lower even after new low for the first channel. Also, I had the one leg here that started the downtrend, so I'm going to connect these three swings, and I have nice downtrend working lower. Another failed second entry long, but this uptrend doesn't have new high. It's above EMA. Really, there was a high chance that we're going to test new high first and then go lower. Then you have a decent second entry short. It's above EMA, yes, but it's such a broad visual two-legged pullback, such a nice bar. You can definitely consider if you're a more advanced trader, because the trend at this point is so strong. Because why there is no new high for this uptrend? Because the downtrend is simply too strong. New low, we're gonna reset the count. First entry short, nothing. We're kind of like a mini second entry short. Failed second entry long. Once again, great context, but the signal bar is so weak, we can't really take it. With better bar, it would be a great trade. When I was watching this live, I had a bad signal bar here, but after reloading the data, there's actually a decent bar on a lower high. So it's actually a decent trade to consider. Lower high, because the downtrend should continue working lower. It worked for a scalp. We had stronger pullback. Now you're going sideways for such a long time, so we're definitely gonna combine the range with the main bias. This is the perfect confluence of two key entry points. Great failed second entry long, new push phase started. Second entry short once again will be great off the key entry point, but the bar was way too big. You have two-legged pullback up. Once again, pay attention to how sellers are stepping in around this price level. Failed second entry long formed fairly weak. Now I decided to mark this lower high. I don't really like taking this at the time because it felt quite low, but the bias is so strong. Downtrend needs new low. You can see this is the lowest low. Decent lower high to confirm the second entry short. Breaking new extreme, downtrend played out. So of course we have to wait for more information. Two leg up pullback. Once again, market moves in pairs of twos. One leg up, second leg up, one leg up, second leg up. There would be actually a second entry short that is a great trade, but there was no break. You can see the single bar doesn't have a break, so you just have to watch this go lower and then market close. So really great price action, fairly straightforward, clear downtrend, corrections are ending, and we have confluence of key entry points. The day would be better if we had better signal bars, but always remember, you'll love when multiple price action rules align. For example, when you have the trend range with the main bias, the downtrend that needs new low, the shorts always have higher chance of success. So you like combining all these price action rules together. And the reason why the second entry short will be great, because there is no reversal, just very broad to like a pullback, instant spike below EMA, so we can combine that with the main bearish bias and EMA holding. So this would be great second entry short had there been trigger. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up. I hope you had a good trading day, and I'm gonna talk to you next time. Good luck in your trading.